So you
Better?
take a t-shirt and wipe your lens. You're looking good there. Or if I he looking good there, no, he doing something else. I don't know.
You looking good now?
His belly is showing it? Okay.
Oh, good. All right. So looking like iPhone now?
What? Big difference.
What?
It's a movie,
A little,
boss.
a little camera wipe and you move from Android to iPhone.
I think what? Yeah, for real. So you see, he
Rane,
wasn't lying. Yes.
Rane, how to move your big head from on top of the screen and put my big head on top of the
First
screen?
Really
of all,
good,
my
isn't it?
head is of the size of a coconut. So try best. Okay.
God,
Mevon, I didn't know you
old.
wear
Yeah.
glasses. But so
I do.
you look cute, but male cute. Not-
Thank you. I guess I used to look female cute before.
No,
Well, Rane,
Okay, okay. For people who are now joining us, right? Because people get off from work and all this stuff. I have never met Mevon,
Same. I've
but
never met her in person.
I'm like a tick in Nikholai's house.
facts.
Wow.
Facts.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
Facts.
Listen, whatever. Good night again. I thank you all for joining me. Normally I just have liquor, but today was a week, so I have water.
Me too.
What? You just
Water.
what? I
I
didn't
beg
know
up the
that.
sponsors one time.
Oh,
You don't know.
wow. Yeah.
All
I
right.
didn't even know. I never
Dim
knew
some
you
on you
drank.
next time, man, Nikholai.
I didn't know Nikholai just drink, I only know Nikholai to eat. No pineapple.
Wow.
I mean, like, in the studio now, well, he introduced me to.
Go on.
What kind of show? What kind of show this
Let's
is?
start
Before
Yeah.
again.
What's
Let's
your
start again.
rating?
what's the rules? Yeah.
PG?
Where's the
Yeah.
what kind of show this is?
There are no rules. There are no rules. Good night, broken number and so forth. There are no rules because this is behind the soca, and this is where everybody just speak their mind and talk the truth. Hey, we are Shaft here on the live there, so
Big up Shaft.
Shaft kind of
Big up
say some kind of
Shaft.
things. Yeah,
Shaft, if you're hearing me, the rhythm I sent you in 1962.
Really?
You vibes it yet? You vibes it yet? Huh?
Yeah, Eric Williams on that dog.
Really?
Oh my God.
Okay.
But first of all, Rita, I just want to say big up yourself on this. I find this is a good move. I
Okay.
like what you're doing.
First of all, he replied.
He say here.
See here.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nikholai.
I was saying big up you on this whole move you make here. I really rate it. I think it's something good you're doing for the industry, and I hope you continue with the success
Thank you.
of the live. Pick up yourself.
I appreciate it very much. I appreciate it. A lot of people just loving this because they get to know everyone that's in the industry in a different light. So, big up the hooligan just come on, and new soca next on the rise. I just have a disclaimer for you all. If you guys are seeing the comments, some of the people on here could be out of time in it and say some kind of thing. So, like this first one here, right? So I just I know. I don't know if he's nervous because I only seen half his face, and I know his head is not that big. Okay, I will stop talking. Anyway, yeah, I just seems like everything I say in real out of pocket. But
No,
yeah,
I'm
I
not.
only seen half
No,
your
I'm
face.
not nervous. I'm not nervous. I've done this many times before.
Well, you see, people know you don't like camera now, but really, you're jumping out your shell these days, and we'll get into that.
Yeah.
But I can't get over how like studious Mevon is looking right now. We had to get Nikholai glasses. One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, the blind one in the crew.
You the blind one in the crew, I doubt it.
My eyes real bad.
Yeah, I blind too, but
30.
I believe one day.
30.
I believe one day the Lord will
What?
one day the Lord will heal my eyes.
I've never. That had to be stylish. That had to be for style because you
So is
know.
that
No, no,
glasses?
no. I
Is
have
that glasses life?
I wear glasses to play game, but it's not.
Oh.
It's
But
like
yeah, I am
test it.
also
Yeah,
I am
he
also
wants to know
obliged. It's
is
not
it
tested.
tested?
The other one that's play game with, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one
Wow.
nah. This is just pips.
You,
Anyway,
listen, I just want to say, you see this
blessings.
half a face thing? Try and fix that, please. Blue blockers. You
Who
guys.
have a
Mama,
face,
No,
see my
Nikolai?
Mevon,
whole
Oh,
You have
seeing my whole
perfect face.
oh.
face.
All
I
right,
am
I see
seeing my whole
it
face.
now.
What
You
kind
keep
of phone
moving.
you have? You have the iPhone 5S or something?
And
All right,
here he
come.
goes. People,
Let me
let
go
me
down
tell
the road. Let me
you,
go.
before we get in this, I want to say, people were like, oh, they're so excited for this live, this about it. And I was like, I very worried because you see, Nikholai, his mouth, I don't know everyone's mouth, but Nikholai mouth.
My
I
want to keep it real. My want to keep it
I
real.
keep
Let
it
me
real.
go. Let me
Yeah, they're
go.
blaming me. They say it's me. But I like that.
I have
I
a
all about real.
voice. I have a voice and Kanye to finish mixing for in the morning.
All right,
So let me go.
let me go now. Jeez. I just want to say,
Uh,
this is me here. This is my head, my hair. The hair is music notes. I purposely wore this t-shirt.
I see the jersey. I
I'm
can't see the
moving.
jersey. Oh, I know that.
Oh, it's
Okay.
live.
I know that.
Guys,
Yes.
guys, my logo.
Yeah, I know the logo.
I had a
Product placement
yellow
for your
too.
money.
I had a
Product placement.
oh wow. Okay, yeah. Good night, guys. Good night, guys. Welcome to Behind the Soca. Let's jump into it. Introduce yourself and tell everyone where you're representing. And I'm hoping Mevon is representing somewhere other than where Nikholai is representing. So,
Oh yeah, for sure,
oh,
for sure, totally.
praise the Lord,
Yeah.
praise the Lord. Go ahead, Mevon.
Well, I mean, my name is Mevon, also known as Xplicit Mevon.
Explicit.
I'm a music producer, song engineer, songwriter, musician on a whole. Yeah, and I'm from Diego Martin, West Side, Trinidad. Yeah.
West Side. I would
Yeah,
have said
born
West
and
Side is
grow.
West Side, but I'm from the East Side. Look, voice. Voice. Nikholai just said he have a voice on Kanye to mix for in the morning. So if he lying, just let me know. You see, look at God.
Ilego, the
Good for
secret
them.
of the bag.
I get catch. And I see in the chat.
Don't worry, I'll let you know what
All
they said.
right, my chat not reloading. Yes. Go on, everyone. Sorry.
I think he was
I good. I think. I mean,
yeah.
yeah. I said, you're my government name. You're my ID card, the driver's permit number, whatever. Where's the again? My cash app.
You see, look, voice responding. That means he lied.
You see, he's selling out your files,
He
boy, voicey,
busting mouth.
boy.
Voice and Kanye or the Boston Friday. Look out
Hey,
for
oh, you
that.
know what?
Ah,
Mevon, you wasn't here, but I played this just now.
Rusty rhythm. Nikolai, ever tell you about that video that we shoot?
Hey!
Axe voice. We shoot a whole promo for that
Rain. We
whole
shoot
movie,
a whole movie for
and it never
that
come
video.
out.
Oh shit. That happens
Yeah.
sometimes. That just happens. So
And
don't worry, man.
we
Keep
pay
Apparently,
the
giving
man,
hits.
and we pay the man too.
the man say, "Boy, the audio ain't good. What we gonna do?"
Mm, reshoot it
Anyhow,
for free, but go ahead.
let we do even go back there and bring
Yeah,
back. Hope
there we
one
do.
thing.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, guys.
Mm,
That's fucked up.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can say the F word and thing, yeah.
This is
Okay.
behind the soca. We
All
are
right.
adults.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Well, if Dr.
Explicit
Kai
Um.
boy,
putting on this life,
explicit
if Kai put this on,
boy.
come on.
All
Nikholai.
right. So Nikholai Greene of NMG Music, born and raised in Sando, the land of no flood, no crime, worst doubles in Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry, but yeah, Southside.
Wow.
You don't
Where's
know.
that? A gang? Is that gang sign? Oh,
S. Southside.
is that that's a thing? All
Mm.
right. I know Rosa had the thing. I didn't know South had the thing. Maloney had
Just on my street.
a thing too, you know. Maloney is we. We is Maloney.
Well, there's not Gaza. There's vibes cartel. This is Gaza, but They West Side.
I was not about to say I thought that was West Side. But Dago,
Cartel is users for Gaza.
I love Dago, so
I
South
love they go
kind of
too.
far for me. But South is a different kind of breeze, right? So they say all the good men come from South apparently, but all the best girls come from the Eastern tongue set.
So West good for nothing?
West good
Double
for living.
double and party.
That was
Party,
party.
party, party,
Mm-hmm.
No,
party.
no, 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 no. Yeah, West. I like West. I like Dago side. Trust me, I'll spend some good years in Dago.
Something like a loaded answer
Yeah,
there,
and very,
boy.
very loaded. My heart was there, boy, but whatever. There we go. So, how long have you been doing music production, Mevon?
Full time. I used to work Ministry of Education.
Oh, nice.
Um,
See, look at that.
yeah,
That's
I
the
had
classes coming.
yeah, I was an IT guy. I did my degree in computer and information systems. I went to school for IT and I was in IT for like, as I said, I worked 11 years in government service and I
Mm.
left my job to do music full time in 2018. So
What made you make that decision?
the forces, um, it was kind of everything kind of aligned for that to happen. It wasn't like a conscious decision. I said, you know what, I just pick it up myself and leaving my job. But
Mm-hmm.
contract situations, I was fed up with the contracts that was being offered all the time. The work environment, the people, um, it just started to take its toll on me now. So when it is they offered me a next contract, I was like, yo, well, I do better than this, or I leave
Right.
in. And when I turned down the contract, the director HR called me to beg me to reconsider. And I was like, nah, I do better than this, otherwise I just leaving. And I resigned forthwith.
Okay.
I told them I'll not be coming back.
Hmm.
So it was just one of those things where everything kind of led to me leaving my job.
Right.
Um, but in the meantime, I was doing music part-time. So
Okay.
like when I started producing music, I was doing hip hop and R&B and stuff. Well, Trinidad
I,
versions of that now.
I like how
Right?
you're
So
just running down my questions, wait.
yeah. Well, that's where I started. That's where I started. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
start
yeah.
off doing soca.
Yeah.
My journey started with me doing hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you're familiar with Mark Hardy and Young Rod, but
Yeah.
even Jimmy October.
Oh, I
Like
love
I
Jimmy.
have a song with Mark Hardy, Young Rod, and Jimmy October before Jimmy October was the
Was
Jimmy October
yeah,
of
yeah,
now.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he was doing hip hop music.
Right.
Same thing with Anson.
Yes.
Anson was
I was
doing
gonna
hip hop.
say that, but I said let me not. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So my journey started from a Trinidad hip hop perspective, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing that while I was working in the ministry at the point in time. So uh, during that time, I would have built my studio that I am in now. So I was saving my money and just buying equipment,
Yeah.
and it was more hobby at the point in time now. So I
Okay.
did that. I did that for like I started in 2010. I started building my studio in
Mm-hmm.
2010, and 8 years later, I left my job to do it full time.
See.
So it wasn't a save my money and invest one time. It took 8 years for me to build my simple little studio that I have now. But it was one of those things where I'll save money, buy a computer, buy speakers, buy a mic stand, buy a couch, fix the ceiling, fix the ground, just those little things. I'll do it piece by piece,
Mm-hmm.
So I was really, it was just a passion of mine. It was just a hobby at the point in time. And then when I left my job to do it full time, that's when I started to really take it seriously because obviously this is now going to be my main source of income and I need to learn the business.
God.
Um, and it is one of those things where it's almost like divine intervention because like after that it was 1 year of learning the business and then COVID hit in 2020.
Wow.
You know,
Mo-
I was always friends with Nikholai through
Really?
the industry. Well, through the industry, but we never really were like close friends, but like colleagues in music,
Right. Right.
So I would know of them obviously because them was the superstars of
Don't gas him.
my teenage. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I just look up to Nikolai and Casey.
Oh.
Every Precision Productions is or was at the point in time. the go-to men.
Right.
You know, in soca, they really find a era of soca that is to me the golden age of
Mm-hmm.
soca. Precision and Marshall is like Bar and Chana.
Or like Staff and Red Boys.
Or like Shaft and Red Boys, you know,
Uh,
is one of those things
Chana.
that that
Barachana.
they were responsible for the greatest era of Machel Montano, in my opinion.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah.
anybody who was a fan of soca or Trinidad, you know, any diaspora, you would definitely know what the work that they were doing.
Yeah.
So, as I said, I was always colleagues, but never really that close now
Okay.
until we started to play game.
Oh, yeah, we know. Oh, he love my.
Right. So it's real funny because like I was never a gamer like Dana. I was a social gamer. If I go by my friends, I'm playing FIFA, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I would just play because everybody else playing, but I was never really into it. You know, and I had a PS4 at the time, and then COVID hit, and then there was nothing else to do but play game. Like
But
that was
or
our
learn or
socializing.
perfect the craft.
Right. So I'm saying I leading up to that. So for me, playing game with them really opened doors for me with other producers, songwriters, people in the game because I would have became like friends and brethren with these
Right.
fellas now. You know, because it's every night I talk about every night we'll be
I would
playing
love
game. And Rusty Rhythm start from playing game. That rhythm is
Wow.
playing us on here.
Yes.
A lot of the collabs that you hearing now, like yourself, come home, all of these things, birth because a man was like, I have an idea, I'm gonna send it to you. And he sent it
Okay.
to me, and we started working on it, and we sent it back, and we sent it. That is how all these people were involved in half of these projects.
Well,
So come home in particular, Kit had an idea, he sent it to me, I sent it back. He sent back the idea. He's like, I'm going to send Kyle.
so wait,
Kyle came involved.
hold on. Kept
That's just
playing
how it
game too?
was. Kit is master gamer. Kit is a bigger gamer than all of us. Kit have gaming computer and all kind of
Yeah,
thing.
but
Kit
game and
sick.
PC.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kit sick. Kit sick.
Okay. But before you continue, I want to ask Nikholai the same question. How
The
long?
Big up, Lero.
Cleros.
Lero, don't even, because I reach out to you and I still waiting on my reply. I'm a bad you since you're coming, I'm bad of people here. No, Nico, how long have you been doing music production?
Hmm. You're going to sell out
Your age?
Age.
my pension check. How much I just make?
Oh
I am
wow.
currently 20 years professionally in the business. 20.
Oh my.
That deserves claps. That deserves claps.
Oh my
Really, it's
Jesus.
not like you're like you know, come on, like I still see the milk on your face.
The benefits of staying inside the house. No sun damage, no stress.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Don't lie.
my first my first
Stresses come
professional
anytime.
rhythm was the teardrop rhythm at KC. I was 18 years old. That
Whoa.
rhythm had Kiss,
So
Doggy
20 years
Slaughter.
from that is 38 where you real old dog.
Yeah, boy. I will tell you, I'll go and collect my pension check in the morning.
Here's a mess. So,
Um,
okay,
mm,
you're
yeah,
you're continuing, right?
first professional rhythm was when I was 18 years old with Casey. Casey been doing this since he's 9. Casey was had to leave PE early because he had a session with Iowa.
Did he say PE early?
Yes, Casey was doing this since he was 9 years old. Nine
Yeah,
years old.
yeah. They
Ah,
said
yeah.
he started early. I
I
had them
only
on like a couple weeks ago.
I know Casey all the time. I didn't actually know he was doing music until our partner who was going lessons with him in school
Wow.
said he had to leave class early because he had a session with Marshall. And everybody used to kick say, yeah, sure, whatever, whatever. But it was the truth. And I link up with him
Wow.
because I didn't I, my mother wanted me to do computer science,
Mm.
but I was a big fan of Timbaland and Pharrell.
Right.
I always wanted used to know how you do that, how you make that beat, how you make that sound, how you do this, how you do that until I link with Casey and then he's like, boy, I have a session with Nadia Batson tonight, pass through. And that's how it
Mm-hmm.
started for me.
Okay. You can see
Yeah.
connections. That's what it's about. That's what I've learned it's about as well.
And well, Casey and
Networking.
Kenny kind of get fed up. I'm what does button this do? What does this do? What is this? Like, bro, go to school or something. Now.
Oh wow.
Like,
But
stop,
that's what
stop.
nice part of it though.
Now,
Go to school.
yeah, I
What's that?
am. I went to school in New York for audio engineering and production when I was
Okay.
19. Yeah,
Mevon, stop moving.
A holding up the phone in my
yeah.
Why
hand.
you don't
Ein
have a
Mahal,
stand?
ein Mahal living room.
I heard you would have been by Maha. So thanks to Maha for allowing you the time.
Watching this IMAX screen in front of me. I don't want to show
Um,
off the man
no,
thing, but
no,
I'm
no,
a
no,
cinema.
not today. So Nikholai,
Hmm.
good for you because you actually get to be in studio with Kenny. Because from
Well,
from what I've
I
heard,
think I was very privileged because every night I used to be going there is Bungie there, Kess, Marshall there, KMC, this one, that one. So they know my face from
yeah,
eight,
yeah.
20 years ago. They
Were
see
you
me
nervous?
around, yeah.
Okay,
Like
okay.
these are people I used to be jumping up to in what is called that? Jump up in
Right,
school.
right. School bus,
When
huh?
I jump up, yeah,
Jump up.
Jump off,
jump
school
up.
jump off.
I was like,
You're
wait, boy.
real old.
I
Not playing.
was like, wait,
Jump up.
Not
I
playing.
jump up
Mm,
to music farming in Boys RC, and this man sit down
music.
next to me in studio.
Man. I do a
Mm,
dance so that's in junior sing.
doing that shit. So yeah, I mean, I was very
You're
privileged
old.
to be able to be around. So when I was ready, and I linked Bungie, and he's like, hey, yeah, what you seen by ting, send whatever, no.
What?
They shit, but he be like, they shit, but try again, nah. This beat
Oh,
is
now I'm
trash,
gonna
but
tell you what I learned from Nikholai, from working with Nikholai. I learned that
Whoa,
there's
whoa, 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 what?
listen. Oh, your thing came out your ear.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
but
let me
wait,
start
so
back.
what, doing what with
Working,
Nikolai?
working.
working.
I
Oh,
don't know
okay, okay.
what you heard,
Uh,
but listen. I've learned that there's shit and then there's Westmoreland shit, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took that with me and ran with it. But yeah, I would have been nervous. I remember a time Anson took me down by Bungie and the studio and I stood down in the corner. They like pour me one.
hmm.
And then they were talking to Anson like, yo, this rhythm you just dropped. Who write that song for that one thing? Rest his soul. And Anson said, look, the person who write the song saying down there. And then who?
Mm.
Tell them, she? Little she? I was like, yeah, for you.
What?
So I was nervous. I was nervous to meet Nikholai. I flew to Trinidad just to meet Nikholai, and I was nervous as hell, right? And where did Nikholai take me to record? By voice. So real nervous. I got real buff that night. Imagine you meeting somebody for the first time to work with them, and you getting real buff.
But fuck.
Sorry about
Remember
that.
that, Nikholai?
Yeah, I
I
remember.
wanted to see what kind of thing for us frightened.
Yeah.
I apologize.
But yeah. That's good. That's good that you'll make connections and no, because it's in your face, it was easy for you to just slide in
Mm.
and
What we
what are
talking
you doing
about?
with this? It
Oh,
was
what we
easy
talking
for
about?
you to link with them
Okay,
and
okay,
work.
just saying. Yeah,
Jeez,
it's gotta
the
be
faces.
real specific. It's gotta be real specific now, boy. You see,
Clearly.
you see Nikolai really to just slide in, and I like,
Yeah.
what we talking about?
After both of you, it was really easy to slide
Somebody
in.
asked this
Yeah.
question earlier, and I was holding it because they love to beat me to my own questions. What made you decide to get into the business of producing music? Like, what actually made you say I could do this and let me go?
That's me or
Well, as I
Mevon?
said,
It's for both of you, but
Oh,
whichever could go. Whichever
go ahead,
um,
now,
one's more
Mevon.
polite.
yeah. Well, as I said, for me, my journey was um, when I left my job, I made that decision, and I
Mm-hmm.
had to learn. I had to learn the business, and I had to learn the ins and outs of soca because I moved from hip hop and R&B and every other genre outside of soca to then doing soca music full time and
Mm-hmm.
trying to monetize this now because before, as I said, it was a hobby. So I
Right.
wasn't really making money from this whatever streams and thing that was just minor at the point in time. But
Okay.
like learning the business of rhythms and singles and um just how much to charge, like price points, um, who to go to mix and master, like the prices of these things, like identifying, okay, a song that's cost this amount, mix and master that's cost this amount, productions cost this amount, the tiers, because to work with Casey and Precision was a different price as compared to somebody else, you know. So I needed to position myself and understand that I am not Casey and Nikholai, I am not Kit, I am not anybody else who was big at the point in time. So I needed to position myself and find a price point that worked for me. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, even though I had big songs in Trinidad locally in hip hop and R&B and stuff, those things are not like nationwide now. Like they're very niche. Like, and then social media wasn't really that big
Right.
in like 20, it was wrong, eh?
Yes.
Facebook and thing was wrong, but like it wasn't like Instagram was like popping like this now.
Mm-mm.
TikTok wasn't popping like this. Snapchat was not wrong. So like all of these things like no really started kick off now. So I was in a transitionary period of when social media was wrong, but not like the influence of
Yes.
music and social media now.
Right.
So I had to learn all of these things uh, by force almost, because as I said, like I left my job to do this full time. So I
So
needed to make the right connections with conversations with Nikholai, Casey, Kit, Kyle. As I said, some of these people who were people I looked up to and I consider them mentors are now my friends and you know, co-workers almost, you know.
yeah, happy to hear that. Kiffy Greaves. I don't know if you know Kiffy. Kiffy is saying big up
Kid
man
used
for
to work with me.
well, look at that.
Yeah,
Kiffy's my girl. So
yeah.
Kiffy was like,
Kid
big up
used
man
to
for
administrate
leaving
me
his
for a short
comfort
point in
zone.
time.
You saw that
Yeah,
comment she left there?
I seen it. I seen it.
Yeah. I have family in ministry education for years, so you probably know them.
Well, hey.
Blackmans, if you know them. But Nikholai,
The
What
funny
is
thing is, I used to work at Voice Mother. I used to work ministry education with me.
tell me you're putting my business on.
No, like Voice used to actually come and perform for ministry stuff.
Sorry.
we just think
Yeah.
alien? We think
Alien,
alien or?
yeah.
Nah,
I
that was
remember.
like Chase a Life. That was like Chase a Lifetime.
Oh, okay,
That was like
Really?
okay,
when
okay.
Voice
I know
was
him from
Voice.
Alien
Yeah,
time. I worked with one of his aunts or his cousin or something, and she just had everybody in the law firm vote for my nephew. He went up for this, and I was like, well, pretty's. I'd have voted for pretty too, you know. That's
yeah.
pretty. I wish to work with all your yeah. So, somebody from
Send your
team.
songs.
He
Send your
used to talk
demos, bro.
about his dream and he pursued it. Yeah, Kiffy. That's what it's about.
Yeah, like
Nikholai.
if you ask anybody who used to ministry with me, you would know that I was always destined to do music because in ministry, I was always the person to plan the carnival party,
Uh-huh.
get the DJs, get the sound system, because like my background was always
Right.
music, not production, but like I used to DJ and thing too
Okay.
as a teenager.
We
So
learn.
like I had, and then I was a socialite. So I used to be on all these committees and parties and things. So I was always known,
Mhm.
right? So when it says people knew Mevon is a socialite, he know everybody. He could like, get a DJ, could get a song system. I have links to the artists, all these different things.
So
He
their
would always call
promoter.
on me. I was like the ministry promoter almost, you know. So I used to link all these different things. So the transition from ministry to like full-time production was kind of easy for me because I had already all these links to all these people in the industry. It was just learning to monetize for
Okay.
me.
We'll get to there. Nikholai, what really
Yes,
made
ma'am.
you say you could do it? I know you're going in the studio with Casey and I'm
No,
really
I think I would be in the same boat as Mevon where everybody could have seen this coming because when I was in standard for one thing, I used to be the man with all the cassettes now. I had Biggie Smalls on cassette. I had um all Tupac albums, Missy Elliott, Beanie Man, Buju Banton, Tell
I go
Shiloh on
and buy
cassette.
all them
So
pirate
shy
cassettes in the
on
Jaguar.
Yeah.
cassette? What?
Tell Shiloh on cassette, pirate thing, $20. Move Music Lab 3000 all. You know about it?
No. I only
So
had
you know when
certification.
your mother say, "I hope you know your homework,"
Work like
Yeah,
that.
like you
yeah,
know
yeah.
all them lyrics. That was me. I know all. I used to be on
Ram and
Yahoo
them kind of
searching
thing.
all the lyrics, printing them out. That was me. So anybody could have say
Yeah, yeah,
anybody.
Showtime
Yeah.
centerfold.
I Right, I was about to say they didn't have a newspaper that used to have the lyrics
Showtime,
from the
Showtime, Showtime,
okay.
Showtime.
Mhm. That was me. Well, them thing.
Some real
So
point out to
We old, we
yeah.
age.
old.
And
We're
like I
not
said,
old.
every time I hear a Pharrell beat or a Timbaland beat, I used to be like, how them do that, boy? And that's
Mm,
pretty much what inspired me to at least one time. I was very curious about how music was made, and I was like, nah, boy, I
yeah.
had to do this. But I was already
I like that.
into computers and programs and programming and stuff. So like using Fruity Loops and them thing wasn't difficult for me at the time. So that's how
Mm,
I really got into music, and then I started actual piano classes and all these things. Whatever Casey say, yeah, you need to go and do music. You need to understand music. So I started music classes.
mm.
Yes. So that's how I
I love that.
mhm.
I like that.
Yeah,
So, for both of you, how would you say your journey has been from the time you started to now?
For me, I would say my journey has been slow and steady.
Mm,
Like a lot of people might think, well, they know the name now, right? Because obviously 2023 was like I would consider that my breakthrough year in soca. Because
okay.
that's the year I had Come Home Like Yourself, Trailer Jam Rhythm. I mean, before that I would have Nadia Batson, Sugar Daddy, and all these things, but that
Mm,
was like pandemic or pre-pandemic stuff now. So for me, as I said, I know that I doing this since 2010, right? So a lot of people seeing the success now, but they don't know I doing this 14 years,
and this is
you
why
know?
we have Behind the Soca, so you could tell
Yeah,
us. Yeah.
you understand? I doing production 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was part-time, it was a hobby at the point in time, but I have been slowly learning and the thing is I didn't go to school to do music at all. I
Okay.
I I didn't come from a musical family. There's nobody in my family who did music,
Mm-hmm.
um, a musician, singer, nothing. I
Right.
am the one and only, the first one in my family to do anything in music. So
Okay.
I didn't have a father or family member who I could have learned from. I just is pure my vibes. As I said, I used to DJ and stuff in school. So I think that kind of propelled the love for making beats and doing remixes and
Got
stuff now. So that's how
got
I
it.
got into it.
Got it.
So as I said, it took me 14 years to reach where I am now. So I would definitely say it has been a lengthy learning curve, a slow but steady learning curve, but definitely one that I've learned to appreciate and I respect it too now because at the end of the day there's a very serious side of this. This is men's livelihoods. This is
Mm-hmm.
how we live in, this is how we feed in our families, and I have learned to accept and respect it.
Right.
And it's something that is, as I said, up to this day I still learning. So I
Yeah.
buy Maha here now, and I going through seeing him operating all the madness inside of there, and like, wait, I just fascinated now. So it's definitely I guess a big lesson for me to
Okay.
learn all these things.
That's good.
Mm.
Nikolai, how's your journey?
Hmm. Was I would say successful even with the little amicable split between me and Precision.
I love that you said
Um,
amicable.
it was amicable split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own story besides the
Mm-hmm.
truth. But I would
Now
say
we still friends for sure.
Yeah.
we me and Casey play game last night. Just me and him alone. We
Yeah,
was playing duos on
yeah,
Warzone.
No,
That's
I
how
know
good
y'all
we
are
are.
still good because when I
Now
met
yeah,
him on
like
there,
we still close.
yeah,
We
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, it wasn't no bacchanal thing like some people might think. But even with that little hiccup, I would say the year after that, I think I did differently with Five Star
Five star.
Hustle. And like I
Oh,
said, it's
that's
not something that held me back, or I wasn't like, all right, let me go and do something else or whatever. No. I think it actually was um confidence booster,
mm-hmm.
or it gave me a lot more to make money as a writer on my own, and I can't fuck around, I can say that, right?
Too late.
How you
So
saying then ask if you can say it?
I
Too
could
late.
continue saying things like that. So I would say privileged, blessed journey, grateful for everything, the ups and the downs, as everything is a learning experience. And I just like everyone say, I still learning. I still going on YouTube to find out how to mix a kick properly, how to mix
Did
a
he say
bass,
mix a
mix
kick?
vocals, kick drum,
Oh, kick.
kick drum,
Yeah.
how
I
to
know
make the
I've
snare
seen you from
sound
the.
good. Like I still learning. I ain't, we ain't reach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
that is pretty much it.
real shocked to hear you say that though.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know you learn every day, but I just feel like using Nikholai Greene and you know your shit.
No.
Nah, you see everything changing
Just
too.
so
Yeah,
just so everybody know, I do everything in my bedroom. I don't own a studio yet.
that's all right.
So no. So I just saying, so not being able to mix properly with the proper acoustics and whatever, I decided to do my little homework on certain things.
Yeah, okay, got it.
That's
So, if you want to tell us how much work really goes into music production,
Who
production.
because
answering
say
this? Me?
whoever
When you say
wanna
the beat alone or the full complete song.
from the start to the no, I mean I will dive into it a little more, but if you wanna say yo, it's stressful, you know, get gray
It,
hair.
it it depends. It depends on
Yeah,
the
it
artist, to be
depends.
honest.
It depends.
It depends on the artist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, boy, I know I get
Mm-hmm.
nickel, I agree here.
Like, okay, so I will start, right? So it's easy, at least for me. The creation of the music is the easiest part because that is me expressing myself and not limited to anybody else's opinion. This
Mm-hmm.
is purely my creative genius. This is purely how I feel. This is purely my way of expressing myself in the beat, in the
Mm.
music,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
That is usually step one for me. Eh, After I create a piece of music, I would send it to a writer or
Mm-hmm.
an artist, and then we would either write the song together or they would write the song and send it back to me. And then in some cases, we would tweak the song and then come up with a final demo.
Okay.
And then we would either pitch it to the artist, or if the artist themselves is the one writing the song, we then come into the studio to record the song. Um,
So wait, before you go further, as you said that, do you prefer, because I know like I said the person next to you because I don't know how you see it, Nikolai. Do you
Mm-hmm.
prefer to have the artist there in studio with you, or do you not care if the artist go by another person to record?
Nah, I mean, like, because I mean, there's some instances for convenience where I would understand if an artist is away or time and they need the vocals done a certain way. And
Mm-hmm.
if you have a demo done and they literally just need to regurgitate and put their flavor on a demo, I already know that it should sound a certain way now.
Okay.
If it is we coming up with the idea together, I would want them to be in the same space with me. But if it
Oh
is I send
God.
them a demo and they just need to execute it somewhere else, and that is the only option available, I don't really see that being an issue. But I would still prefer to do it myself because I know, like, I could go through the takes and let them execute it exactly what I wanted one time now.
Nikolai, is
You know,
that
so
the reason why you like it that way, Nikolai?
Yeah, well, remember I grew up in the music business donkey years ago, where vibing with the artist is kind of the only option.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Casey, we were signed in LA for like a year under Dre and Vidal.
Okay.
So it was in 2009. Dre and Vidal produced Butterflies for Michael Jackson. They did a whole bunch of songs for Chris Brown, Sierra. I mean, if you don't know them, you know their work for sure.
Yeah, he
And we,
left out that part though in his interview.
huh? Who's that?
I think he
Casey?
left Casey. Yeah.
Yeah, we was working on them. One of them. I remember one time I wake up one morning, Dre come and wake me up one morning. He's like, "Yo, I needed to come and record some lead vocals in the studio." The studio was in the back where he was staying.
Okay.
I didn't brush my teeth, yampy in my eye. I walk in the studio and Tony Braxton sit down there. I was like, "Shit."
Oh man,
I was like,
that was a
"Dre,
setup.
you could have kind of tell me it was Tony Braxton." I had to run back inside and
But you
fix up myself.
yourself, why you
Huh?
didn't be like, let me get myself together before I go? Why you feel you just roll out of bed and go and record
Because now you
somebody?
make it sound like it was just some random person, not Tony
Always
Braxton.
be prepared, my dear.
I wasn't. Now I know.
Now you know.
Yeah. So us being there, we learned a lot. That's like literally right before we came back home and we did the whole Antilles rhythm, precision wine,
Mm-hmm.
fog, and stuff. We learned all those things. Executing songs like that, we learned in LA, being around all these artists and songwriters and being in studios with big mixing engineers and stuff like that. So um to me it's always like yeah, you could send somebody, you trust the artist to go in some hole and record,
Mm-hmm.
but you will always get a better product vibing with the artist in the studio. You never know who could come up with what simple little melody or just
Right.
while ad lib here, like being in studio with the artist to me is always first preference.
Yeah, same,
Got
same.
it. Got it.
Hmm.
Understood.
You have a
Well,
certain level of control too now. Is this a and is like any changes or any doubts you have, you could just fix it on the spot now. Is this a
Yeah.
quicker, faster way to just get the final product out? You know?
talking
Mm.
about fixing it on the spots. Let me go with this piece of thing here. Nikholai wants to work with me. Okay, Nikholai, don't know him, nervous as hell. I fly down the road. I think it was I fly in and it was 2 days and I fly back out, right? Just because this man do not want me to go by nobody else. He sent us a song 2 weeks before the trip. Learn this. I learned the song 2 hours before the session. I just come from doing radio interviews. I'm gonna catch a little sleep before I meet this guy in Sour. He ain't say where in Sour we going, right? Ring, 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 ring. I sent you a song there. That is what you're recording tonight. Learn that. I was like, what?
On the
What?
night?
You can't remember that? Yeah.
You
You
sure,
might
man?
say what?
Yeah, you can't remember that?
2 hours before, were you sure, man?
I'm very sure.
That was Bam
That
Bam on
was
the
Bam Bam.
Explore
Yes.
Rhythm. So what was the song I sent you 2 weeks before?
No, I had a
Boom,
song written.
boom.
I paid
Oh,
for the song. I paid for.
the
Wow.
the
Yeah,
Westmoreland
it
trash.
wasn't Westmoreland's trash because it's dynamite on the Puppet
Oh
Master
God, oh God, oh
rhythm.
God, oh God, oh God, oh
Yeah,
God, they make him out.
yes. So don't even come.
I joking, I joking, I joking. Anyway,
Anyway,
mhm.
moving along. All right. Who are some of the artists that you both work with? Mevon already said some, but I want to get the artists, if it's the rhythm or the name of the single, let's drop a few for me so everyone could know if they're not familiar, so they could get to add into the playlist. Purchasing as well. Don't forget to purchase songs.
I mean, I've worked with almost everybody in the game. Fortunately, yeah.
You work with Rain?
So
No.
I've never worked with Rain. I've only met Rain tonight.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so hopefully she could fly there and come to Dego Martin and we could work
Hey,
Send
Digo
that
outside of
is
the sun.
loving
song, send that
DIL
song
and
at least a day
Digo is I
before.
know it is Digo.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, I mean, I think the first big soca artist to give me a chance was Blacks.
Echo
Rest
Soul.
his soul, you know. Blacks was definitely one of the few people who believed in um me and the talent. Um, I would have done a song with him and Vaughn called Keep It.
Mm-hmm.
And that was 2018 into 2019. And then I did the Canbule. song called Cambule on the good old rhythm. That's if you're feeling like a bite up shilling.
I
I
still have
did
that song
that.
on my playlist.
Yeah. And then the year after was COVID and I did if you cut me, you go see blood. And if
Wow.
you squeeze me, you go feel the love.
Thanks,
So I did that song too. And that was right before COVID. And then we would have done a lot of other songs. I actually have unreleased black songs on my computer.
Wow.
Things that we would have started and
Could you
never
release
finished.
it?
I can't. They're
Yeah, no.
unfinished. Then they're not in the state to be released. And then I don't want to do that. Like
Okay.
that is dead now. Um, so is one of those things that yeah, blacks definitely would have opened a lot of doors because then I can now say, well, yeah, I produce this, I produce this, I produce this. So I don't need to like reintroduce myself every time and prove myself.
Right.
Um, and then I got the sugar daddy for Nadia Batson,
Okay.
and I think that really elevated my status in the game. And then COVID hit, and then as I said, um, I started to network with people like Nikolai and Casey and Kate and Kyle and Travis and I mean Tej I know a while back now, but
Right.
all the creators now, like producers, songwriters, and even the artists, I started to develop a personal relationship with them.
Okay.
So I was grinding so hard during COVID, and then the come home situation came about with Nyla and that
Mm-hmm.
'cause I would have known Anson and Nyla from before too, because
Yeah.
they were doing non-soca music when
Yep.
I knew them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So as I said, because of that world, the Jimmy Octobers and the Nyla Blackmans, and we used to do like open night stuff. Like
Oh.
Nyla was playing her guitar sitting on a
Yeah.
stool. Like
Yeah.
that's the Nyla Blackman I
I
knew,
heard of
you know.
that.
Yeah, yeah. So I was big on that whole circuit. And then, as I said, when I started to network and stuff, um, having done the black songs and the Nadia songs, it was easier to do all these different things. And then, as I said, in COVID, I would have reached out to Warren, who
Mm-hmm.
is part of Patrice's team, and then I would have sent them the beat for what is now Like Yourself,
Okay.
right? And Warren would have put me onto Full Blown would have wrote the song for Patrice, and then obviously Full Blown's network to Marshall. That's how they would have sent it to Marshall. So that's
Real
how
connections.
yeah, yeah. I just showing you like that's how one thing would have led to a series of other options and opportunities for me now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
as of that, I would have worked with Patrice, Marshall, Blacks, Destra,
Mm-hmm.
Bungie and Faye and through Nikholai, through my
Right.
relationship with
Right.
Nikholai. You know, the voice, the same way. I would have met voice through Nikholai,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So all of these things, as I said, I would have worked with almost everybody in the industry. The only person who I've yet to work with in the grand scheme of things is Kes. I've never had a Kes song.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Put it out there. And
yeah,
I will come
yeah.
down there. I don't know
So
what to say with all you again, so. Nikolai, look at Nikolai face.
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai, let me hear your scroll.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Well,
just keep scrolling.
Nikholai. How long we
the
have on this interview again?
Oh my
the
God,
lovely
stop it.
number one, the lovely, beautiful Rane, of course.
Oh wow. I tell him about that take dog.
Oh, nah, you go fight here.
Yeah, yeah.
You go fight here.
The
Me and
lovely, beautiful
Paris have
Rane,
a
of course.
contract.
um,
Thank you.
as just like Mevon, everybody in the industry, I was actually privileged enough to work with Kes so much donkey years ago
Mm-hmm.
on the teardrops rhythm. If anybody wants to go and look for that rhythm,
All right, I don't.
that's something I did with co-produce. The first ever project I did, major project I should say. Um, well, Marshall, Galen Fian, Destra, Michael Teja, Voice, Patrice, big up Ricardo, G, rest in peace,
Oh,
my brother.
Yeah.
Who else? I would say everybody, Tedison John, Vaughn, Boise, Talpree. Queen of the Islands, Alison
Problem
Hines,
Child,
Problem
Skinny.
Child. Nobody even really know I did that song with Problem Child, Crocodile.
I did.
Ski- well, Skinny Fabulous, Adamo, Wadix,
Roboman.
Roboman, big up Roboman.
Robo Man.
Roboman in the
Soca Buffalo.
multiverse. um, you know, and a lot more.
I was just telling them because I played Bam Bam with you. I dropped. I don't know if you all heard. I dropped the Pretty, Throw Them Out. I dropped Fayan, So What, Bungie, All
I think
Horses Remember.
I joined when you was playing the voice.
Yeah,
If you
played the
Yeah,
remember.
the
voice.
voice was
Yeah,
playing as well,
and I
imagine.
dropped Dynamite and I dropped Bam Bam, and I was telling them, "Oh, listen to this Bam Bam. This is Nikholai's voice on the back here because he buffed me so much." He was like, "I got just do the background." I was
I
crawling.
remember that.
Then I was crawling
You see,
that and I walking. No, I ain't running it.
a lot of people don't know that beyond producing, like we actually write songs and demo
Mm.
some of our stuff too, you know.
Well, I did.
Autotune
So
is a
you.
lifesaver, not just for the artist, but for us too.
I don't like what
You
to
know,
say.
I love it because it's make me sound like I know what I'm doing.
No, I just be like, take that off. If I come to work with you and I hear that, I'll be like, take that off. I don't like it.
All right, fair.
Try and fix
Oops.
something else.
I don't like to record it auto tune on anyway. So I agree with
Yeah,
you.
I don't like it. I really don't. So, but listen, so how often do you team up with other producers to work on projects? And do you just team up with producers locally, or do you team up with producers outside of Trinidad as well?
Well, for me, I kind of go where the vibe is, you know. I do really have a set guideline or rule to say, well, I only work with this one or that one. To me, once it making sense, and I feel like it missing a Nikholai
Right.
style, I would
Right.
send it to Nikholai. 'Cause I'd be like, this feeling like a Nikholai project. I
Okay.
feel Nikholai could do this
Mm-hmm.
justice. Or if it is I work with Kit, I'll be like, Kit is a man might do this justice because it feels like his style.
All right.
Or I'll go by Kyle, or I'll go by anybody else for that matter. And it's the same thing with me. If anybody send me anything, it's going they'll be like, yeah, Mevon could probably add some drums on this or add some percussions or just do his thing. Now, the reason why I here now is because I collaborating with Maha, Kit, and Black Star,
Okay.
you know? Yeah, little PC I talk to them and little Kit up.
I can't wait.
No, I just showing like that is how it is. Like I just collaborate with whoever making the most sense now.
Right.
It's not even about it's just about being creative and where whoever fits the project at the point in time.
Got
And
it.
once it is the music itself have a vibe,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah. Yeah.
do it. It's not so send beats. I open to collaborating with anybody.
Y'all heard him,
Mhm.
right? From his
Mhm.
mouth to the gram. Right.
Same with me, I just maybe a little more strict with
Yes.
it.
That little baby there.
In terms of, yeah, you could send me the baddest beat in the world, but if I message you, yo, where the files, and then you take 7 business days to reply
Oh
to
yeah,
me,
yeah, for sure.
it ain't gonna
Yeah.
work. It
But
ain't gonna work.
wow.
If you take
I was,
communication, uh,
yeah,
pet peeve of
that's a
mine.
thing.
You see
That
that?
and
Horrible communication.
that's a thing with in the industry. And like look, I messaged Mikhail today and he replied, and I will say thank you for replying because I know you're busy, and
Mm.
and he's so humble, so I don't already get that from him. He will always reply or whatever. But for some people, and I heard Buster Rhymes said this in a video, if I message you and you take 2 or 3 days to reply, yeah, you don't really want to communicate with me because you can't tell me you didn't see that notification coming.
Mm.
So don't even waste your time. Don't bother to reply. When you
Nobody,
see me,
I understand everybody have their own life going on. If it is you take 2 days or 3 days, say, yo, bro, I was going through something, my bad. No problem.
yeah,
But if that's your style, boy, not really on that WhatsApp thing. I was like, well, you're in the wrong business, bro. So
yeah,
that is it for
yeah. I don't
me.
like to hate
Your
to feel like
vibe, the
I've done it.
communication, as they said, your creativity is 20% of the business.
Come along.
20% and
Ah,
80% business. So if it is your vibes off, your communication
Long.
off, your
Oh,
business
what
skills
time now?
off, I would not
How long again?
consider moving forward with. No matter how bad the song or the
Soon.
beat is,
Okay.
um,
Alright.
your vibes and your business sense and your communication matters a lot.
Yeah.
You could give me that, and a mediocre beat, we could work.
Yeah, because you go fix
That
it.
it could fix and you could learn. You're willing to learn. I willing, as much as when I have time, I willing to help out anybody once I, available to answer a question or whatever the case is. Not a
Mhm.
problem. But
I understand.
the war dog, I'm at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What?
Have
Not
some manners.
good morning?
War dog, that's not be there. You get away. Good
You
morning.
would be
Yes!
surprised how people like message people that they
Mm.
don't know. They would just be like, "Oh, let me work now,"
Boy, them
or
here,
"Or
boy.
let me out dog." I just be
Yeah.
like, "I swear to God,"
Yeah, I
and then
Yeah.
big on.
just be like, "Add me on WhatsApp." I'm like, "Dog, I don't know who you
Oh
are,
my
bro."
god, that
Mm.
just killed me. Send your
Yeah,
number. What?
my grandparents raised me.
Yeah,
Good
like,
morning.
yeah, I read big on
Mm.
manners. You know who
Mm.
I got the other day? Shut. Yeah, Rain. Before I sent you, but I said good
Good
morning. The hell?
Morning. Yeah.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Morning
I said, I'm like,
to you too.
he's like, why you getting so? When Nikholai say fancy down the thing, whatever. Have freaking manners.
Uh,
Yeah. So I say for next year, anybody message me and don't say good morning, no nothing, stand by and wait and I reply, because nah,
I
I ain't doing it.
agree with you.
How would you describe your relationship with one another?
Good, right?
Like,
I mean, we
Actually,
close.
really
Shana and
good.
Barra.
Yeah, we real
Actually,
good. We
real
good.
good.
Yeah. We talk every day
Mm,
because we in multiple groups together, about four.
the freak.
Um,
Yeah.
we have a partner, Ryan. We all wake up early, and then we get a message in the group to
Load
play a
up.
game 7 in the morning. Load up,
Wow.
war
Yeah, it's like
zone.
the
But drink a cup of
breakfast
tea.
meeting. Breakfast
We
meeting.
we are equally shitty at the game, but we love it for the lime now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just want to tell you, Nikholai, you keep blocking your face. Just remember, this goes on YouTube, eh? So, when you,
Serious.
Right now,
yes.
I can't even see me because I don't know how to move the chat. How you just move the chat?
We're seeing you,
Yeah, the chat.
Marie. Everyone else is seeing you as well.
Or how can I move the
The,
my
the, the
face?
I feel like we should
frames.
interact with the chat though. The chat kind of stagnant.
I don't even
Yeah,
know if the
Well,
chat
yeah, but they
loaded.
ain't saying nothing right now. They
that
just
was
joining.
saying they should
Listen,
ask them something.
Well,
all I
they
want to
will answer
know.
questions when they're ready, you know.
All I just
And if
Yeah,
they
say good
don't
don't,
get
evening
don't
quiet.
first,
open
eh?
up floodgates,
Yeah,
guys, you could deal with them.
we want
Rain, I
all their
can't move this chat,
manners.
boy. I can't move this chat.
You want to move the frame
The chat is
Nice.
in front of my
face? Oh,
thing, so I can't
that's
even
Same,
see
okay.
same.
myself.
That's no, that's okay because when the live is saved, you don't see that.
See it, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I cannot see myself to know if I'm blocking my face now.
No, no,
You
that's
understand what I'm
Come
saying?
to the right. Come to the right, Nick.
No,
you
the
No.
don't
whole
have to
Yeah,
move
that
thing,
way. Yeah.
it. He's good
the
where he is.
whole, the whole chat blocking my whole
Oh,
rectangle.
Mary, I see it.
Uh,
Let's see
I
it.
seen you good though. I seen you
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I do move and I'm not in the frame, I don't know now. Anyway,
You,
go ahead.
you're perfectly fine. You're handsome. Look at that gorgeous nose.
No, see my
Like,
head big, boy, dog, boy. See my head
look,
big, oh
just
God, I
saying we
can't help
see
it.
you.
All right. I'm just saying that I cannot see
Hey,
me because of the chat now.
I
Mm.
can't. You're
Big
fine.
up
You
your
Don't
soul.
worry.
don't worry. They
The
they seeing you.
seeing you, that's all
Yeah,
that matters. He wanna
that's
see
all that
himself.
I
matters.
He's
wanna
so vain, people. She said
I
swipe.
want
I
to
don't know
know
what she want you swipe. Swipe
sweat
up, swipe over to the left.
on Tinder. Is Tinder? Nah,
Then
that ain't
that's
working.
Okay, you want
who
interaction.
making a
Who's
soca
making
with
a
cartel.
soca with cartel?
Ricky
Who's
Jai,
first?
Well,
tell her my bro, Ricky Jai,
yeah.
secretly. Nah, this swipe thing I working
Oh,
SO.
see, yeah,
SE.
so soca wants to know who making a soca with cartel. Which one of you?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows, to be honest. Nobody knows.
Not
Nobody knows.
me. Not me.
Not me. Not me.
Why? Why?
Well,
No,
Cartel
I
didn't reach out to me for beats. So
You think he reaching out to anybody right now for me?
You
You
know,
never know. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
I like them.
somebody
Okay.
who doing it down
And
here sworn to
I
secrecy.
don't think, and then I don't think he would do the reaching out. I think artists probably reaching out to him to do
Mm.
collabs.
So funny, eh? I have nothing to say. Hold on. The suddenly question in this thing here. Oh, how did you guys overcome actually getting out of the my music may not be good enough mindset?
Ooh, that's a good question. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how you don't. As doubt or there's certain songs that I feel is trash and I release it just because.
And a big.
And Trailer Jam Rhythm was one of that for me. Like I didn't
Hmm.
really like that beat. I didn't really like the songs. It was a risky project because Tempa was now kind of busting on the scene. Lady
Mm-hmm.
Lava would have wrote the entire rhythm for
That's
me.
what she said.
And Lady Lava is not, yeah, she's not really Lady Lava at the point in time when
Yeah.
we was working on those things.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a full unknown kind of cast, kind of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sound of it wasn't really popular at the point in time. So everything was a bigger risk for me. And I
Specify
was like, there's
on the
not re
sound there
yeah,
for the people
yeah,
listening.
yeah, yeah.
Specify on the sound of it. What you
Yeah,
meant by that.
it was like a mix between Juve and like Zest music.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of road vibes now, and it was
Yeah.
dark.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was, and everybody was going on this pretty road and thing. And I come in with this whole rhythm full with Trinidad Killer, Temper, Lady Lava, and I was
Yeah.
like, "What you really doing now, boy?" You know, so I didn't really believe in it. I didn't know where to place it at the point in time.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
didn't have any reference point to say, well, this will work or that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I just put it out there and I didn't really believe in it. And then when I see the rhythm started latch on, I was like, wow, you know, so you just never know.
You gotta
You
take
never, you gotta take the chance. You gotta
risks.
take the chance and you just never know because some of the songs I felt were going to be monsters went nowhere, you know.
Okay.
So I learned that I don't have the answers. I don't have the power to say, well, this going to be good enough or this not going to be good enough.
Mm.
Because what I think is good enough may not necessarily be
Oh
good
God,
enough.
Father. Kyle, don't even start, eh? Please.
Yeah.
Nikholai, you wanna answer the question? Sorry, Kyle just come on and I get frightened.
Where is that?
You just
Kyle,
never
please.
know. Yeah, you just never know. It's facts. You
I
just
know.
never know.
Nikholai,
I
You just
mean,
never
anything you
know.
wanna say?
I
Anything?
always knew that formula. Any song is 50-50, any song.
Mm.
But I learned to hush my cunt last year.
What?
I
Was
learned
that
to my
ovation?
cunt, hush my cunt
DNA.
last year, right here in this very room. I just sit down right here by my laptop. And I sit down in the back there and I was like, Tesha boy, I ain't
Ain't
feel
it?
lazy to
DNA? You didn't think DNA
Yeah.
was bad?
I say I ain't feel lazy to know. I said, well, Shadi.
Wow.
The man well say Hardy.
And
Well,
DNA
Shadi.
very bad.
Yeah.
He ain't come back and tell you, ha ha.
Of course, up to this day, remember that time I say
Yeah.
this ain't it? Yeah. So since then I learned how to my cunt because
The way he's
I
saying
was
it.
telling, I think it's just today I was telling Mevon and them in the group. I was like, boy, let me wait until the 90th minute whistle blow because we
Yeah.
never know.
Don't know. We never know.
You
Yeah.
could be in the
Wow.
studio, damn, this going on, fuck up the place. Watch that. I could see myself on
Go
stage. Thing, thing.
nowhere.
And then when you release it, well, Shadi,
Crickets.
I glad
Say
they're
Hardy.
well,
real
Shadi,
humble.
I know you are the
Where you
monster
really said for
coming.
the where you really
Yeah,
said for
yeah.
the season, boy?
I know you are the monster waiting. Where are they? Well, Shadi.
But
So
hey, that's sounding like
I
somebody.
lost my part.
you hear, you hear that tone?
Ding dong.
I ain't calling no names.
Nah,
But listen,
nobody.
Mevon,
You see that I find it?
I,
Nah, shut up.
oh,
Shut up.
you,
Shut up. Nobody
you're
find nothing.
saying the
Nobody.
name without saying the name for me. But this is why I'm very happy. I'm humble and don't hype up because, as I say, I
Yeah.
creep in. I
We have
crawl in, I
a
walk in. Yeah.
we have a rhythm that's supposed to release Friday, tomorrow, Nikolai,
I feel Friday.
No, wait.
Let
Yeah,
me
it
see.
come in. Yeah, I thought it was
right?
out,
So
but it wasn't.
yeah, we have a rhythm to drop, and within ourselves, like I'm very open with them. I'm like, dog, I don't feel this song is it. And Nikolai was
You
like,
putting that out there. The thing ain't even
no,
out yet.
no, 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 no.
No.
But that just goes to show what I'm saying is that even now, I can be honest with myself and be like, there's certain songs I do think would
Mm.
hit, and then Nikolai would be like, dog. Trust me, wait until it thing, and then you never know now.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
Kyle is saying in the group. So
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah.
sometimes it's how to just trust your gut and trust the people involved and
Mm.
just let the people decide. Because
Yeah.
I never
I
know. So
Well,
to answer the
would say this
question, we
though.
never know.
I would say this though. What year that was? 2012 when FBE sent us the demo for Fog.
Yeah.
oh,
Me and Casey sat down in the studio and listened to it together. And I stand up in the back by the door and I was like, this going to be real thing. Because it was for Marshall. We know it was written for him.
mm.
When the demo done, Casey was like, I don't know, boy. It cool. It's alright. We see what
Sounds like Casey.
we will, we will see who what other songs we get on the rhythm. I'm like on the beat. I was like, motherfucker, what?
That's why I record Mevon by Casey.
Right,
I
right,
was like,
right.
bro, you sure, boy?
Mm.
I seen that before. Penny by the way. I was like, you sure, boy? He's like, I don't know if they really do anything for me. I was like, dog, this gonna be real bad. Like, this is the one time I actually thought if Marshall put Marshall on this,
Mm.
the song would be great. And the one time I was right, it was then. But
And then it was right after that
Kyle,
process.
big up Kyle, brother, in the chat.
And it was. But listen, the trailer jam rhythm was very bad. Miss Carly says she loved the rhythm.
Yeah.
Theo
My
is
one time that
asking,
That
was a
was a
throwaway beat.
that was a throwaway beat. That was in
music no waste.
the that
I
was in
learned
the
that from
trash
Chris.
can. That was the trash can rhythm.
Wow. Wait,
Westmoreland.
I had Lava, and I think she said that, and then yeah, she said something. She's mentioned something about that rhythm, and then
I
it
send that
pulled
beat.
back. Yeah, she
I
said it
sent
came out of the recycle bin or something like that.
I send that beat to real people and nobody take it on.
Mm,
And when Lav and them heard it, they believe in it. And as I said, Lav and Dion would have wrote all the songs
mhm.
together with me.
Dion writing? What? I
Well,
learned
well,
Yeah.
everything.
well, well, Dion was the Dion introduced me to Lava.
Right.
So we all came into the studio together and we would have kind of wrote all the songs at once, you know.
Mhm.
And then we would invite Temper, we would invite Trinidad Killer.
Right.
Same thing with Dev, and yeah, we wrote all the
Mhm.
songs. You
So,
know,
question here. What difficulty did you guys face when promoting yourselves, and how did you overcome it?
I still having difficulty promoting myself.
Mm-hmm.
And reality is nobody cares about the creators. I'm
Nobody
not
cares
even say
about
nobody.
us.
Very few, very, very few.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's not
That's
true.
fine. It's
I
a
think
fact.
people in the industry know, but the average person on the street don't care about producers and songwriters or musicians like
I
that.
could see.
The artist is the front liner. They are the persons, the stars,
Yeah.
right? And it's only through platforms like this we get to really tell our side of the story,
Mm-hmm.
and then people appreciate what we do because
Yeah.
what we do isn't documented. Is not you can't pay to go to a
Like
studio
that
and
light bulb
see.
there.
No, what
You could,
they're saying. You
no, you
could pay to go affect and see somebody perform, so you see them work.
I
You
know
know, but you can't pay to come in Nikolai bedroom to see him mix a roadmap song.
if he
No, but
draws.
you
But
understand?
no.
Yeah,
But
you
think
can't.
about it. You said it's not documented. How about get somebody locally who real bad, like Titan or Lord Edit, one of them. I know they do a documentary.
Well, I
Hey,
mean, like, some people
big up
talk about these
Stabby.
things.
Big up Stabby Life. She say good night.
Oh.
That's
Hey,
Oh
Stabby.
wait, I scrolled up because sorry, questions was coming in. I didn't want to miss anything. Yeah, Nikolai real question, Kyle, for real.
the time I could cuss.
I know, but I didn't know you'd be like a sailor.
Wow.
Cuss,
A
cuss,
real
bud.
missing thing. Yeah, I was trying to get bigger Stabby Live. I'm an average person. I appreciate your work.
Oh,
Just saying.
appreciate that.
See that?
Appreciate that.
See that?
Yeah.
I'm moving
No,
on,
but
eh?
I'm just saying that it's through conversations like this,
Mm-hmm.
people really understand and appreciate it.
Yeah.
But the average
Yeah.
person doesn't really care to understand the backstory behind a song
Mm-hmm.
unless we show it to them, or unless we speak about it, or we come on platforms like this and really get the opportunity to,
Yeah.
express ourselves. So
I
um
think a
I
documentary
understand.
should be done, especially with Kyle. Kyle, like, he love posting and, you know,
Well, Kyle is
That's,
the Kyle is
that's,
the marketing and
that's
social media person in the team.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kyle is the
I
head of
think
the
a documentary
department.
should be done. There's a big question here. How do you assess whether you think your song is a hit as a producer? Is it just on feeling or is it technical?
Nobody knows
You
what's
see
ahead,
one?
dog. I not seen them
It's, I don't
questions,
know
but
because I'm
nobody's
male
know.
or female, eh? So I don't know.
But
Don't
remember,
know, don't.
yeah, looping, eh? She in LA. She have fancy internet.
What now?
The
Why you
ping
put my
low.
business out there?
The ping low. We
Yeah, it's bad. Whatever.
we
Anyway.
have Internet Explorer chat here because I see in
Listen, your niche, would you say it's groovy or power or both?
Um, I have a style. My style is like, to me, I think drums and percussion is my strong point. Um, so the thing with me is I have power soca songs that big, I have mid-tempo songs that big, and I have groovy songs that big too now. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know where my niche lies yet. But I do know what my strong point is in production.
Which is
Drums and percussion.
you play the drums.
No, no, no.
Oh,
I don't
on.
play the drum set, but my drums and percussion in my beats is what sets me apart now.
so if you was
In my
some iron rain, check my boy.
Yeah.
I come in my
Come
Stabby
for the
saying they
hand.
still
You
want
come
to
Come,
for
be
the hand now, man.
honest.
go and
I
get
don't
the
know if you
iron.
see Stabby's comment. They still want to be honest. The attention span is so short and the culture around
I not seen
us
them
in
questions.
Okay, so they still want to be honest because the attention span is so short and the culture around us in the Caribbean is slowly dying, but we have to keep on pushing through because we love it.
Oh,
Solid works and big ups, man. Keep the vibes coming. Yeah,
Appreciate
definitely. Pause, right,
that.
Kyle?
Appreciate
Pause.
that.
I don't know where Nikholai come over if I want iron, go they go
I find that you could resume. You don't have to pause it.
pineapple.
Resume.
Nikholai, what's your niche?
They just they just call me the Batman Soca any team.
Thanos?
The dark um
Angry.
this song is angry, but let you
You
go
like
by
a
Nicola.
freaking angry bird for real.
Angry bird.
Really like an angry bird.
Song is dark and gloomy. Nicola is the man for this.
Mm.
But I don't think so. To be honest with you, whenever I sit down to work on a rhythm is whatever vibe at the time,
Mm-hmm.
groovy power.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've been doing for the past 2 years is going to the artists out of season when they're in the comfort zone. I will go by Garland and sit down in the gallery with him and Fian and just see like what's all their vibe, what's all their plan next year, what they're looking for, what kind of
Right.
song. Give me an example of a song you wanna do.
We
Or
don't want no cup. We come out to buy potatoes.
yeah,
Hey!
Dark and
recently,
angry.
that's not dark and
No,
angry.
it's not.
The song not dark and angry. The music
Yeah,
dark and angry.
yeah, yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
sinister.
so I will go by voice in June in May
Oh God.
when yeah, what's your vibes next year? What you looking for? What's the example of a song you've been wanting to do and you never do? Like just trying to bond more and understand the artist because I think every year everybody does change. Business, the vision. When I say
Mm.
every year, every carnival season. The
Did you
vision, the
do?
business, the style. Huh?
Sorry, did you do? Oh gal, something about a money. Did you do that? It was one of them that
Voice.
you did.
I recorded now. That's not even a local producer. That song was
Mm.
potential, right?
Yes.
That's
Oh, you did the one with the tuxedo. What was it? If it was meant to be, I go find ya. I go
like
find ya.
Owen.
Yeah.
Like Owen.
That
Lord.
rhythm,
Yeah.
classy.
Classy rhythm. Big
Yeah.
up co-producer on that, Gideon Bishop.
Mm,
Big up
mm.
Gideon. He co-produced that with me. That's the classy rhythm, yeah. That was
Yes.
what, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was definitely left for Nikholai.
Yeah. It
Well,
Because
wasn't
that
story
dark.
that
that
is so
there.
jazzy and
It was
moody.
I
Yeah.
was
sexy.
driving on the highway and you know what song was playing? Robin
And
Thicke.
I don't want to say I know
Dun,
it's
dun,
not soca because
dun,
you don't listen to
dun,
it.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Yeah.
Again, lost without you.
That's
Mm-hmm.
you.
That
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I called Gideon. I was like, "Yo, you can take these chords and play it soca," and that's how that rhythm starts. It was,
That bad. Come let me
it
do it
was
today. Yeah, I could hear it. Big up
was
by
a
Family on the line. So really actually you're doing soca. You were hip hop Mevon. You decide to come over into soca. Right now that you're in soca and you're honing on that, do you still dabble in other genres?
Yeah.
But
I
I know
try
you
to,
do parang,
and
right?
yeah. I try to
big up
fuse
Josh.
genres all the time. So
Mm.
like I have a pretty song, so it was the job Friday that is kind of like Jesus Walks and Juve.
Okay. Is
I'm
that the
telling
one
you
you
how
filmed
I
with
am.
Maloney or something?
I'm telling you,
Okay.
Yeah, that's me
God,
and Kit.
What
Yeah.
Nikholai saying?
talking about how my music angry. You should hear that song.
I was inspired by Nikholai.
It's
Joash
like, how can I
music,
wake up
or is it
today?
Josh? I can't. I think it's Joash.
Big up
Joash.
Josh.
As a
Joash.
musician, I really respect and admire
Very,
what you guys.
very bad musician, Josh.
It's a whole
Oh,
different ball game. Yeah. Big up
yeah. Yeah, so
Joash music.
for me is I still do parang music. I just did the Nyla and Rome.
Yeah, and
It's
it
Christmas
was even
song.
in that video
Yeah,
with Rum Rum the Savannah. I was
yeah,
like, wait, there's Mevon.
yeah,
What the
Yeah,
hell?
what is
yeah,
that
yeah.
video vixen? He and Kyle.
Wow, video vixen.
I's be
And
my
look at you getting in
videos.
on it.
I's
Having
Me?
be
lattes
my
in the
videos.
coffee shop.
I direct my own videos. I not a video vixen.
If
I
if
don't know how,
if if it need me in it, I'll be there.
Yeah,
right. I don't know
what
how Kyle
I'll
goes
be go
put
hot
up with you.
man or a south man you call Mevon or you call Kyle.
If you want to say that again.
You're a hot man from Dago in the video. A hot boy Kyle from South. Yeah.
So you know
Come
hot.
on, man. Nikolai don't
I
do
He know
videos.
do
hot,
videos.
he
Yeah.
dark.
He's do OnlyFans.
I
He
think that
like them thing, but he had on some a kind of stanny face and them kind of thing. I said,
I
what?
been Peyton in it
That fit that business.
for vibes. Peyton
That
it.
was. Did you see Mevon what he did for the Puppet Master rhythm?
Yeah, I did. I said that promo was bad.
If again it
this is
was
my
bad.
time traveler.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know where he
The
does
time
come
traveler
from.
helmet.
It had.
I can't put it on because I'm like
We go see him in the next Star
disappear.
Wars. Something.
Hmm?
He go be Miss Cat laughing. Yeah, he came very creative with that. With that. After I begged him for about a year or two to do that rhythm, he came good.
I find
Yeah.
rhythm didn't get the. I mean, it was kind of
Oh, we getting there. That's a real good
Lava
one.
was on
Yeah,
that
we
rhythm
getting there.
twins.
lava, young brother, and rain.
Mm-hmm. We getting there. But
If you
then
drop it this year, it might take any
Probably,
longer.
probably good rhythm, wrong timing.
Yeah.
that was my fault because I kind of pushed you. And the reason why I pushed him because I was like, you make me buy the song and you tell me record bam bam. So now, nah, my money ain't
Oh yeah,
wasting.
so it's your fault.
It's,
Right, cool.
I will take that one. Look, somebody say you're going to be on Squid Games, Miss Cali. Hey, so all
Uh,
right. Do you prefer doing single production or doing a rhythm?
It
and
depends. It
I
really
can
depends,
answer that.
honestly, actually.
You want the
For me, it depends.
What
It
will
you want
you
depends.
the honest truth. You want the
do?
honest
That's
truth.
that's why
Artists, I'm not saying all, most of them are not paying for singles.
wait, no, man, no.
Henceforth, I said most, not all. 9 out of 10 of them are not paying for singles. One, two, in order for us. So I cannot sit down here and wait for my phone to ring to say, Nikholai, I will work with you, but I will pay you to do a song. If I do that, pressure.
Okay.
So we are kind of forced to do rhythms
Who
because
started that?
we mean in
Precision.
Jamaica, I don't know.
Precision.
Nah, nah. So because it's a situation where maybe say me and Mevon work on a beat together, we get a song, we pitch the song to artist X.
Wait, no, don't go there. Again,
I'm
there.
going there.
No, I want to get there.
So what are you asking me? Answer the question.
I know, but you said if I want the honest truth, I don't know what's going on. Go down that hole yet.
The dark
Or go in that
alley.
hole yet.
The dark alley of the soca industry that everybody's walk past. Nah, I mean going on there. That's where I am
Hey,
sitting down on a
two
throne
questions coming
waiting.
as
Tell
we
you,
start to talk
Batman,
that,
the
you
Batman
know.
Ahsoka, the Batman Ahsoka.
Wait, two
We want
questions.
to know.
All right, because you come and start to talk this now. Here, this question: which song rhythm you produce you think didn't get the love it deserved? Well, he just said the Puppet Master rhythm. But is there any other
Recently,
rhythm that you think didn't get the love it deserved?
the Puppet Master rhythm for sure.
Mm.
Um,
I really
plenty rhythms I
pay to
do.
promote that too, on Instagram.
Eh, yeah, why ain't give me some money to do the promo? Must send your invoice.
First of all, let me go down this dark road hole
And we
where
go
if I want.
down the dark alley of soca where you will
First of
see
all,
me
I didn't
sitting
even know
down.
you was doing that. Why? Because you like to do shit on the low
The
and then come and
Sajans,
be like,
for
check,
sure.
You
right?
say that's rhythm.
Come and be like, check this out. Good night, Imani Ray. So my thing is, Nikholai, you say we doing the rhythm. This is who I want to, this is who I'm gonna put on the rhythm. You didn't say I doing a promo. If you had said you were doing a promo, then I'd be like, all right, where's the cost? Blah blah blah. You know I don't
I
roll
said
so, but you
I
come
was
and
doing
was
a
like,
promo.
say that again.
I said I was doing a promo. I didn't give you the full details,
I
but
supposed to do what? Pry
no,
it out of you with
I
the
know
job of life.
I am joking. I'm not gonna ask nobody for no
But I know
financial. Hey,
Lucky
that you
money.
good night, man. Good
oh, you
night.
missed that part when I said good night, man. Well, it was sleeping on.
Why Rane was not the best thing with them? That's a real good question.
Hey, stop that,
That's a real good
Kyle.
question. That's
I
a
don't
real good
even know about
question.
that either, but I
No,
kind do not
because
understand
she
how
going on
humble
the
and modest I
gorgeous
am.
rhythm. She going on the gorgeous rhythm.
Say that again,
Gorgeous. The
Nikolai.
They're
gorgeous
going on the
rhythm.
gorgeous rhythm, not the best thing.
Yeah, I know.
The nice teeth rhythm.
Yes.
Anyway, back to your question.
The best, the TTT, everything. Bring that. Does Soca
Um,
Monarch help the business
hold
ecosystem
on.
from
We not going down the dark alley.
No, no,
Hmm?
no, because I want to interact with the people and
Yeah,
they sending the
yeah, we
questions.
do, we do,
They're
we do, we
sending the
do.
questions. So
Okay.
we will get back to that dark alley. But this question here came from Rastafari Grammy. Does Soca
I
Monarch
know.
help the business ecosystem for music producers in Trinidad? Would you like to see it written?
Nikolai can speak on that because I didn't really experience Soca Monarch when I came onto the scene. It was dying.
Yeah.
So I didn't really benefit from Soca Monarch as a producer in my
I would
time.
say about 8 years ago and before that, yes. I can speak for me and Casey. We had business in place where contracts were in place. It doesn't matter who we do a song with. We had contracts in place so that if you do decide to go in Soca Monarch or whatever the case is, these are the splits and this is how it will break down from winnings and whatever. So
Oh,
it was beneficial at the time.
right.
Now, no.
I mean,
Flat out no.
well, it's not there anymore.
Yeah,
So,
but
I think
the money
the
hey, you
money was
talking
significantly
about
less
dropped.
money since you come.
and
I have
less.
a question for you. Since
The
you come on this
money
side, you
dropped.
talking about money. I have
Yeah,
a question for
the
you.
money did just significantly less.
Right. Mm.
It
But
So
went
the it
from
other,
it them days you could have come last in Soca Monarch and get $175,000.
So what?
They used to be going in Soca Monarch in the jockey shorts and the microphone because
Stop
they know
that.
they ain't going to place
I
top
know who
three.
you're targeting. Stop it.
A jeans and a jersey.
Lee me let me do
And they
it now.
know,
Love me let me do it now.
oh God, I wasn't talking about him. But
That's
what I'm
bad.
Really?
saying is, you know, why go and spend $50,000 on props and put on a show when they already have the top three in mind? So
You think so?
let me just, yeah,
You
remember,
know
you
for a
dog the dark
fact that
alley.
these
Welcome to the
people.
dark alley.
All right.
Welcome to the dark alley of
That's
Soca, the
a good
Soca.
thing. It's a
You
good thing.
know the top three is already there. You just don't know who coming first, but the top three is there. Why am I
Listen,
spending $50,000 when I could go on stage with a microphone and a Rossi pants and get
and
$175,000 and go home?
swing ding-a-ling.
You understand? So, but no, no. To answer the question, no. Even if there was a Soca Monarch, no.
Mm. All right.
Mm.
How many artists do you believe should be on a rhythm and why?
It never works out
Yeah,
all the time, but I think three or four. That's me.
facts. Yeah, I agree.
Why?
I think personally, for me, I am a fan of two song rhythms now
Mm.
because I feel like music is so disposable and it's so plentiful that
Mm,
DJs do have the time to play 4 or 5 songs on a rhythm now. Right? Somebody or some people will get left out.
mm.
And I think the sweet spot is 2 and 3. For me.
Speaking of that, look out for one with me and our next bad singer, Anika Berry, next Friday. But yeah, 2 and 3 because if you put 7, 8, and 9,
Did you
Is
Wally rhythm?
is is
wow,
unnecessary work.
he calling rhythm. Did you do that rhythm?
Did you Wally rhythm?
No,
Yeah.
That's a
that
So why
dancehall
you
I wish
rhythm
I
calling it?
did. I
because
wish I
that's a
did.
double CD. That's a double CD.
That rhythm had about 20 people on it.
Yeah, double
Jog my
CD. That's a
memory. How
double
that
CD.
go again? What?
Diwali rhythm is get busy with
Get
Sean
busy.
Paul and thing.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah,
Listen. I remember
I was
everything.
really big.
He watching me like, are you mad? You understand? But yeah, woo,
Paris
yeah.
making an appearance.
I want to see
You want to
her. But
come and
listen,
say hi?
hi,
Remember her?
Paris. Paris girl, big boy.
Remember her?
Paris, like, yeah, you pick me up, drop me by this man, and I ain't see you after that.
Corgi.
Paris was, wow, Paris girl, big for real.
Big and fat.
Is what you feeding the dog. That's swear. Yeah, but listen,
Mm.
so I feel like if it have one and I like 7, somebody gonna be left. Oh, they will
7 is
have
too much. 7
time
is too
to
much.
mix everybody in.
7 is too
Unless
much.
the DJ real lazy and was like, I go play this whole rhythm and just rock back and check out.
I
That's
I
the
think the max
the
is
3
4
o'clock in the
because
morning syndrome. Where you just have a CD running.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's when your
I
song
think the
will get
max
played.
for rhythm should be 4.
So how do you decide who you want on your rhythm?
The songs,
What what
if
do
it
you
is
look for?
if you get demos that song like somebody, or if I send the beat to writers and they come back with songs and they be like, well, I write this for this person or I write this for that person, um, we send it to them.
Okay,
It
but
all
wait.
depends on the song.
Okay, but wait. Do you like you're scrolling through the gram and you see this artist and you're like, he looking like he acting and he real bad, or she looking real good. I go
No,
write a song for her to go on the rhythm, or him to go on the rhythm. No.
no.
Hmm.
It
I
depends
do
on
operate like that.
it
Okay.
depends on if you I see you real pushing your music, you're real grinding, you're sounding good, you're talented, and you have
Or
a good
looking like a
vibe.
nerd.
Yes, so looking like a nerd. Oh yeah.
Let me
You're
tell you
giving off
how. No, go ahead, Nick.
yeah, sorry. So if you're giving off good energy and good vibes, I would reach out to you. Oh,
Mm.
I'm working on a project, whoever, I like your vibes, whoever. That's very rare though. Honestly, personally, I try to keep my projects more in-house with all the artists I work with closely. for years,
Right.
mainly because of the relationship and the smooth transaction that could take place business wise, vibe wise, song
Mhm.
wise.
Now, if it had, I know you're coming with something, but I want to catch this. If you had, if you like, say, I had this rhythm, boy, I still I want to pursue and so, and you start to reach out to people. How hard it is for you to get these people to come on board?
When I say these people,
The artists, how hard is it for you to get the artists, like you say, you send it 2 weeks past and but you really want this person, like you will continue pursuing, or you're like, F this.
it depends on the artist and how bad I want to get the song done.
Mm.
And if it is the song that was written only sounds like them,
Oh, just now? Okay. All right.
I would push for it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like as I say, somebody I reach out to and I find I running them down, I would just be like, no, no problem. I'm moving on.
Mevon.
Yeah, it's the same. I would follow up. Offer courtesy. It could be big artists, small artists. It's just a matter of understanding if it is you're interested or not now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as Nikolai was saying, I beg on communication. If it is I message once and you don't answer or you give me a run around answer, cool. I respect your time and your decision and be like, okay, cool. Follow up next week or later down, and I will follow up. But if it is I realize I follow up once, follow up twice, and you kind of give me the run around, I'll be like, well, bro, no is an answer. And if you tell me no, there's
Right.
no love lost. I would
Mm.
quicker tell somebody no, I'm not feeling it, or I would prefer somebody to tell me, nah, bro, I ain't feeling this. And it's cool because I understand that music is subjective. I wouldn't even like all my beats that I create, far less for somebody else to love all the beats I send them,
Right.
you know? So
Right.
I am the kind of person to be honest and truthful with myself and know that sometimes you have to shoot for the stars and you can land on the moon, boy. You know, so you
Hmm.
have to have targeted people who you want. And then if it is that will fall through, or if that falls through and that will happen, then it is you target other people.
Do you think
You
some
know, so that's how you
people, sorry, do you think some people think like, they feel a kind of way to tell or if they will take
yeah,
offense,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. A lot
like
of
if
people
you
in
tell
society can't say no.
mm, yeah. So me, I'll be like, you can ask for anything you want as long as they could deal with the answer, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, so like if somebody send you something and you ain't feeling it before, I used to be like, I don't know how to tell this person. Now I be like, I'm ready feeling it, I know. Where am I?
No, but
Come
that's the
up.
thing. A lot of people scared to say no. A
Right.
lot of people, you could respectfully decline something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be
I don't know about
asshole
Nikholai.
about it. You just you
I'm not
just say,
respectfully declining now.
I
It's
mean,
real dry.
that is my favorite line.
if it
I
is we
could be.
good, if we good enough, I'll tell you, nah, boy, dog, boy, that real shit. And I'll tell you that. But if it is a
Uh,
professional relationship and we not close like that, I'll tell you, I was like, yo, I'll be like, nah, boy, I ain't really feeling this one. Even if people reach out to me to do collabs and they send me stuff, I'll be like, send me stuff and I'll listen. And I will give them honest feedback. I'll give them constructive
Right.
criticism. And I'll be like, this cool, but I don't feel I could do anything on this. Or I don't feel like it's my style, or, it's not that you beat bad because what I might find is shit could
Mm-hmm.
still work now,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Understood.
So I just realized I need to learn how to tell people no and learn how to
Tactfully.
accept no as an answer.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one of the main things I've learned in the industry, to learn how to say no
Mm-hmm.
and learn how to accept no.
Got it. So we coming down here with my questions, but the
Yeah,
questions
I
come.
only have like 5 minutes, guys,
Yes,
because
that's
my
all
studio
right.
session. Yeah.
Okay, so Josh wants to know what are some key things to focus on to create better productions, and then is there any piece of dance or culture would you pick to import to add to the soca carnival culture?
Hmm. Nick, you want to answer the first one?
what was the first question again?
First question was, what are some key things to focus on to create better productions?
Okay, Well, what I would say is that before I sit down to do music, I just actually go on YouTube and search Timbaland in studio, Pharrell in studio,
Mm-hmm.
um, Drummer Boy, whoever. And what I learned from Timbaland is your placement of your songs is what will make any song breed. I mean, soca is a very
Noisy.
no a lot of instruments, right? So it's kind of difficult to say. Well, I'll put percussion here, put one here, and put a thing in the middle, and like. But I learned a lot in that way
Mm-hmm.
to space out. If something hits in here, something had to be hitting off so that it have space to breathe, kind of thing. Now. So one thing I learned from Timbaland, and I've been trying it, and it actually helps a lot in terms of getting your song to breathe, making it easier to mix. I would say that is my opinion on
Okay.
that. And
You want to ask?
your your end product comes from the source, not the
Mm.
source like double
Yes,
source.
yes.
In the beginning, ning
Ding,
In
ning,
the
in the
ding, ding,
beginning.
ding,
beginning,
ding, ding, ding.
right? Your choice of tones is very important. Your
Mm.
kick, your snare, the microphone you record on, all those things very important. People just want to know why my vocal, I want my vocal sounding big like Drake because Drake recorded on a $20,000 microphone. You have $100 Barbie mic in
Wow.
your house and you're vexed.
You see the shot at us,
You
Cassie?
have a hundred
And they
dollar
recorded
mic
in
in
our
your house
bathroom.
Oh
and you're recording
Lord.
and you're mixing on a clock radio and then you vex with me because I can't make a vocal song like Drake.
Wow.
There's a reason why they are going in these $1 million studios, and that's why they think songing like that.
Mm.
So I'm not trying to say, well, spend your rent money and go and buy a mic and budget yourself properly, of course.
Mm.
But it starts from the source.
Hey, you know what I saw like 10 minutes away from me? A big Audio Technica building.
Go
And I was like,
Yeah, they
and buy
have
some headphones.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
it
I don't know if you
is
want
what
to
I
answer.
use in right now to mix.
Mm, I don't know if you want to grab the
Highly
highly
recommend these heads.
recommend. Okay, you hear
Yes.
it from Nikholai. Get the Audio Technica um
M50X.
M50X.
M as
Hey,
in Mbop.
I want
The
to get
the second
my
part to
thing.
the question though,
Yeah.
the dancehall
Mm-hmm.
culture. Dancehall has a culture of um bigger artists mentoring and bossing
Mm-hmm.
them and really taking them under their wing and claiming them as team now. Like Cartel.
You're going down
No, no,
that
no.
hole, and you had to
No, no,
go.
no. No, the man asks what you could adopt from dancehall and bring it in soca, and that is my answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bounty Killer has done it. Beanie
Carter.
Man, Elephant Man, Cartel, Popcorn, all these people who make it,
Mm-hmm.
they always try to bring up somebody now.
Yeah.
I'm not just giving them a feature and leaving them. I
Mm-hmm.
talking about full rolling with them. Like
Mm-hmm.
anywhere you see them, that's why I respect what Young Brother was doing. Because Young Brother single-handedly made Pimpin. He made DJ Hottie,
Yeah.
and Pimpin left, and like he bringing on more
Right.
people.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? So he's using his platform to elevate others now. And I feel like that is something that dancehall culture has that soca doesn't
Definitely
necessarily have.
missing.
Soca is
I,
missing.
I agree 1 million% because why
Yeah.
every year in dancehall there's a alkaline. Next year is Skillibeng, next year is Shensia, next year is
Raja Wild.
Raja Wild,
Raja
then
Wild, yeah.
Valiant.
When my girl
Craft
again?
Skank
and
every
Valiant,
year.
yeah.
And these artists are huge.
Mm-hmm. You can't forget
Playing
that
to
kingdom.
bad manners. The last person to me to bust really in soca, and he's been there knocking, is Mikhail Teja.
Yeah.
Before that,
I tell you,
Voice.
Yeah.
yeah.
The gap in
Yeah.
years, too much. Like
Missing the mentorship. We missing the
I don't know
mentorship
what it
very badly.
is. I don't know what it is, but we had to fix
No
that
one
problem
knows what it is, but everybody keeps saying the same thing, crabbing barrels, stuff
because
like that.
because at the end of the day, no disrespect to anybody, of course. The reality is you kind of had to see about yourself in this industry because from Ash Wednesday is the reset button,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go from giving out comps to asking for comps.
Woo,
You understand?
boy. Mevon, I wish I didn't have to go. But listen, I asked an artist, what do you think you could do to help the young artists coming up? And the artist said nothing. And I was so caught off
Wow.
guard. We started to
Can I
go back and
say what I
forth.
wanted? Okay.
And there was like nothing. The same way I had to go and dig and get it, them had to go and
That's
dig.
sorting.
I
That's
said,
sorting.
what? But question here, do you charge young upcoming artists, new artists, same price you will charge seasoned artists for productions?
We don't charge.
Speak for yourself,
I'm
there,
about to
man. It's chat.
say it's not Nikholai. What are you
If it's
talking?
My
already man, if it's already
my
man,
dog,
charging, yeah.
No,
my
no,
dog
no.
eat steak.
Single productions.
Well, I mean,
No, at the
it's the
end of the
same
day,
thing.
yeah.
I have done singles for known
We
artists,
Mm-hmm.
and I
will,
don't
I mean,
charge
at the
them.
end of the day, if an artist asks, what's your price? I'll tell them my price, but I will follow up
I
with what
said,
you're trying,
speak for yourself.
what you're trying to do, what's your budget, what you're trying to get done. I will interact, get some details, and
What
if
about
if
payment
it,
plans? People would.
I don't run down nobody for no money, dog. If you can't
I
pay,
not
then you
quotes,
can't do it.
I
It's
not
not running
quotes.
down.
It,
I would let you all know this is behind the soca that I've done payment plans with producers and they never had a problem with me.
Well, that's you.
yeah, but them bills though, them groceries.
But you're getting
I
your
can't
money
go.
every week.
I can't go
So,
any grocery and say what's not. Don't worry, Rain go handle me Friday. Let me just
Yeah.
go with this bag of chicken
you're
foot here
getting the
and a bag of rice.
money though. You're getting it wired to you. All right. All
Nah,
right.
for me,
I've been burned too much.
if it's singles,
I'd rather do
I
a free song than do that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
boy.
I'll do a free song and own the master.
Yeah.
That's
Rick
it. I'll
Ross
do
here
that.
don't leave no money on the table.
Nah,
Yeah.
that
Anyways,
payment plan thing.
guys,
Yes,
I have to leave and go to my
yes,
session now.
yes, sir.
So,
Thank you for your time. I was not going to answer the question I need you to answer.
well,
You
ask
have
me
one
quick. I
minute.
hear. I
Okay.
hear.
What advice would you give to persons wanting to become producers? And what advice would you give to artists when it comes to choosing a producer to work with them?
All right. So for producers, I would say network. I think that was the most valuable thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Aligning myself with people like Nikolai, Kit, Kyle, Casey definitely helped me in terms of learning through collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like set out to go and sit down and watch them work. It was they respected, I guess, my work and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And throughout constant working, I would pick up little traits and then see how they would operate. And I guess vice versa too. So I would have learned through my network with all of these people.
Right.
I would have learned a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
Also learning the business side of things is important because as I said, you need to monetize your work.
Yeah.
You need to learn how to get paid, how to charge,
Yeah.
when not to charge, how to recoup on the back end, all of these different things. So
Mm-hmm.
that is one thing I would say too. And in terms of artists picking a producer, obviously music is a vibe and a chemistry. So if it is you find somebody who you have a general good working relationship with,
Yeah.
I think that should be the basis of any producer artist relationship. You need to be able to be comfortable with that person and you'll
Mm-hmm.
vibe and then you'll understand each other's style now.
Mm-hmm.
And once it is you find somebody you're comfortable with, then I believe you'll understand the vision together. Then
Yeah.
it is you could say, well, this person understands me, my style, my sound, and where I want to go. And I feel comfortable enough for this person to steer the ship now.
Well said, Rasta man. That's Kyle. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I will let Nikholai finish it. I know you gotta go. I appreciate you on
Yeah.
behind
Mm.
the soca. So
I
Thank you
also
for
have to
having me.
I'll
leave.
let Nikholai answer it, and then he will go as well.
Yeah, sure.
I,
I'll touch base with you though, Mevon.
Sure.
We'll get together. Have a good night and have
Bye,
a great session.
guys.
Have a great session. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Right.
Thank you for being here. Nikholai,
No
you gotta
problem.
answer this.
I would say go and see if RIK have any vacancies or anything because this ain't it.
What?
Trust me.
What?
This is not it.
What are you saying?
This ain't it.
Why are you saying this ain't it?
I'm telling you, this ain't it.
But you are in it. So how you gonna say this ain't it?
I am in it for 20 years, and I was, as I say, privileged enough to be working under Casey and Kenny, and I was learning from Kyle. Kyle and I was running around the house in the Batman jockey
Wow.
shorts at the time.
You was watching Kyle's Jockey Shorts. Okay.
No, but no. I mean, I will be honest. I wouldn't recommend if it is you're passionate about music and you really want to do
Mm-hmm.
this, no problem. But I would not in these days and times where AI is knocking out producers, graphic artists, all these things. Like we're in a difficult time here
Yeah.
for labor,
Got it.
and at the point in time now, as Mevon say, a lot of artists already kind of pick who they want to work with, who they're comfortable working
Mm.
with. So to say to come in this game and you wanna sit down in studio with Galen or sit down in studio with voice, whatever, is going to take a very long process of trust and gaining their trust.
Yeah. Yeah.
The the networking part of it is very important as well as Mevon said. I will second that. Yeah. So like I said before, if a young upcoming producer really want to work with Farmer and Happy,
Mm-hmm.
reach out to Kyle. Farmer and Kyle have a great chemistry and they work together. So you're easier
Yeah.
getting in to work with Farmer than going to Kyle rather than DMing Farmer. Yo bro, I have beats, yo bro, take me on whatever.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
understand? So that's no,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Do you have anything else to add? Anything else you wanna? Any tips you wanna share, especially for young artists that's really knocking?
Um when you say
Like trying to get their foot in there and get that sound, that will elevate their music career, elevate their goals musically.
well, what I can say that I may relate to that is what I've noticed with young brother coming into the soca. He's been doing soca for some years, but especially this year, what I think he did was him and Jesse, his
Yeah.
manager, he was like, "Boy, we need to go by full blown and and work with them in terms of the writing."
Right.
And it has been working, especially that song he released the other day, "The Greatest Ben Over."
Mm-hmm.
I love that song,
Oh,
written by Full Blown, big
yeah.
up Full Blown.
Big up for
So
FB.
so what I would say to upcoming artists or in a situation like that is like if it is you're known for the steam or the zest side of the world, but you want to come into the soca, you have to come here and do your homework. You can't just be
Right.
like, boy, let me do what I know in the Trinidad world or the steam world or the zest
Right.
world and come here
Right.
with that and feel like it will just work now. You gotta understand soca, you gotta understand melodies, you gotta understand what people like to hear, what works in the parties, all these things. You have to do your homework. You
Mm-hmm.
can't just say, well, I's young brother, they know me, I could come and sing anything
Right.
and get through. So
Right.
I
Yeah. I get that.
would say that.
So,
Mm.
so
So
if
your homework
anyone
is
wants to
important.
say that again.
I say doing your homework is very
Doing
important.
your research,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. If anyone wants to contact you to work with you, how can they
You
reach
can
out?
hit me up on Instagram anywhere, MySpace, High Five,
You got it? What?
anywhere.
Where?
That's my
Where
era.
now?
ICQ. I come from ICQ days, girl.
Where now? High five on my where you real when but high five and oh boy.
Any what's that? Once you have manners, I will answer you. I will
Mm-hmm.
respond.
I know.
You can hit me up, guys. I cool with everybody. Talk to anybody.
See somebody laughing when you say high five on my space. Nikholai, I really, really appreciate your time because I know you have your mix to do for voice and Kanye. You thought I
Almost
forgot.
done.
Thank you for allowing me to see Paris as well. I was hoping that Paris would come on. But
Mhm.
I appreciate the gems you and Mevon dropped here on Behind the Soca. I know a lot of people enjoy this segment. So we posted in my feed. I know Casey messaged me this week asking me for the YouTube link. I don't know what you're trying to do with it, but it will be there as well on YouTube when I get a chance and post it up. Great interviews, guys. It's from Joash. Thanks for all the info. Blessings. Is Joash
Well,
in LA?
thanks. No, he in Trinidad,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
Oh, okay. I just want to know if
Yes,
it's
thank you for having
of
me. I appreciate it.
course. This has been a long time coming,
Mm-hmm.
and I finally got you. So, and your broad company, which gave great advice as well. So, thank you very much for joining us on Behind the Soca. Go and do your mix. I'll reach out to you for this gorgeous rhythm.
Yeah. No problem.
For the shit.
Thanks again. Good night, everybody. Thanks for participating. For everybody who came out on the
And for
live, asked
all
the
the
questions.
questions.
Thank you.
Have a good
Right.
night.
Big
Talk
up
to you later.
yourself.
Bye.